Hey people, so one of the things I want to do with my new channel is have like regular series. That way it kind of keeps me on an upload schedule and you're actually getting content like every week instead of me posting once every 3 months when I just feel like it and I have the time. So one of the things I want to do is I want to start something called Tuesday's Topics, and I'm not sold on the name, obviously. It's something I'm just trying to try. But basically I want to break down important politics or news stories or hard questions, kind of like I did with like the philosophy questions on the other channel. And I want to give you the facts of what's going on, and then my opinion. And I want to make sure I separate those. But basically, I just want to try and make you guys think about what's going on either in the world today or hard questions, stuff like that, and then just explain my perspective or my opinion after, of course, giving you the facts. Because I'm not here to spoon feed you an opinion like a lot of news agencies are, because I want to bring you some news. I want you to formulate your own opinion, your own thoughts, because that's how we move forward in the world. Right now in the world, we have a lot of people that believe things just because that's how they were raised, or that's what's put in front of them in the news or on social media. And I really think that if you can think for yourself and come out with an educated opinion instead of just whatever's thrown at you, half the facts, that the world would be a better place for all people. So, yeah, I'm going to try and post these every week. I'm going to give myself every 2 weeks right now, so try and expect these just every fortnight. Is that a fortnight, 2 weeks? But I'm going to try and get it to every week at some point. Obviously, I don't have like a whole bunch of professional equipment like I would love to have to do a series like this. So if I'm trying to explain a really tough topic and the lighting is really bad, please just take into consideration my words instead of the video quality. I mean, that would be really neat. I obviously know people are going to criticize when they hear a different opinion than theirs. One of the things that's going to be easily picked on is the fact that I talk really fast when I'm nervous, or my voice cracks a little bit because I'm a little nervous and awkward recording, or I hit my microphone a lot, or the video quality. Those are really easy things to pick on, and I fully expect that. But please just try, and I don't mind responding to like comments. If you have a different opinion than me, I would love to have a discussion. But make it an intelligent discussion. Don't just come in here bashing things with half opinions or half the facts or anything like that. I'm just going to present the facts and then give my opinion on things. That being said, I was planning on just introducing that today and just putting out, the intro to the channel video is probably coming out today, and then this video is coming out. So I was like, oh, that'll be good. That's like 4 or 5 minutes. But the topic kind of fell in my lap, which I think I should address since this is a Tuesday. And that is Logan Paul. If you haven't seen Logan Paul's in trouble, you don't know who Logan Paul is, probably been under a rock, but he's a Viner turned YouTuber who posts a lot of vlogs and music videos. I say music videos because it's not great, but that'll be another series on the channel that we'll get to. He and his brother are known for being generally idiots, and Logan took it a step further recently. He posted a video of his trip to Japan, and that video included a trip to the suicide forest in Japan, the well-known suicide forest in Japan. They found a body hanging, and they proceeded to film that body, zoom in on the body, be generally disrespectful, cracking jokes, stuff like that. The video has been taken down by YouTube, so if you want a little bit more comprehensive breakdown of what happened, I'm going to link Pewdiepie's video, because I actually personally didn't see the video either. I saw Pewdiepie's video. I knew of the video because Twitter was in uproar this morning. So I went on YouTube to try and find it to see what all the fuss was about, and it had been taken down. But Pewdiepie covered it this morning, so you can go and look at Pewdiepie's video. He's got small snips of the video, blurs out the body, blocks the body, obviously, because he knows how to be slightly respectful. But anyways, Logan issued a little apology on Twitter, basically saying he didn't realize what he was doing or how bad it was, or how it would be taken, and it was a huge mistake, and that it wasn't for the views. And then he made what Pyrocynical calls a humble brag right for saying it wasn't for the views. Then he made a lame excuse, and then he ended it with an emoji and a hashtag, and a Spider-Man quote was in there at some point, and it's a very stereotypical YouTuber apology. If you don't know what those are, look up almost any YouTube apology video, and they all are basically the same. There was no like audible sigh at the beginning, but that was because he was obviously on Twitter. He did also issue an apology video this morning after that tweet, saying he shouldn't have posted the video and apologizing. and said his fans shouldn't defend him and that he doesn't expect to be forgiven. So the internet is obviously in uproar, and for a really good reason. His actions were completely disrespectful, and he just got uncalled for and crossed the line. It just was bad. His Twitter apology was awful. Saying it wasn't for the views was a lie. So I mean, that defaces your apology right there. He definitely put the body in the thumbnail, and then put the fact that a dead person was there in the title to make it really clickbaity, to get people to click on it for views. He filmed this thing and put it online knowing it was shocking and dramatic for views. I mean, he was saying it wasn't for views was a lie. And then right after saying it wasn't for views, his next words were, "I get views," which is bragging, which makes, I mean it's not a strong brag, but it's a brag in itself, and it makes your apology seem very insincere. And then his excuse to posting videos every day, I mean, that's not a valid excuse, because you sit down after you film, you have to sit down and you have to edit, and then you have to upload the video, and that, I mean, you have to, there's a whole bunch of steps before filming and the video comes out to an audience. So I mean, at some point you think it would have registered that, hey, this is kind of disrespectful, we should either cut this, the video shouldn't go up. I mean, there's a lot better ways you could have done it. You could have cut the body and that whole part out of the video, and then talked about it later, and not shown the body and been disrespectful to the body. I think that's what the internet is just really awful about, is it really just makes a mockery out of the body and this person and this person's family. Obviously, you're not going to be okay with that. The last thing about his Twitter apology is the fact that there is I don't know if it was meant to be, but there's a Spider-Man quote, there's an emoji, and there's a hashtag. And that just seems really, really insincere of you to put all those things in something where you're trying to, give a heartfelt apology, but you're gonna. It almost seems like jokes at that point, So that's obviously not good. To his credit, the video he posted, it wasn't bad. It sounds more sincere, but it does. I mean, his actions were so terrible, and then the very weak Twitter apology after it really didn't help anything. Mental illness and suicide obviously aren't jokes. They aren't to be joked about, and shouldn't disrespect anyone who has committed suicide, or people with these illnesses shouldn't be disrespected. They need help, and I encourage you, if you're in a spot where you need help, to go seek help. I implore you to seek help. I'm going to leave links for you to seek help in the description below. Pewdiepie did the same thing. I'll also link his video, and then there'll be links there in his video. So thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you enjoy these new videos. Obviously, production quality will get better. I kind of rushed this one, I'm going to be honest. Just kind of wanted to get it out, see how you guys like this style of video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.